Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to AnimeeArcade. It is Monday. And, can I please just, I just need a PB. Come on, please. Please, I know I can do it. I will settle for a 130. I need to get back to SMO. Please. Hello, Q. This light up here, it's not working right now, so hopefully it'll pop on later, but oh well. Anyways, we have a lot to do today, and by that I just mean we need to get a good run going.
Hey, Mario.
And that's about it. Oh, I decided to pick up a night shift for tonight. I'm still not 100% sure what convinced me to do it. I could have picked up a shift on Tuesday, but I really want to get started on those Super Smash Bros. Melee speedruns, and I was going to get started on those this Tuesday. So I guess I was like, well, how about instead of taking a Tuesday shift, I'll take an evening Monday shift. Except for the fact that, well, I have band from 6:30 to 9, which means my evening shift would be the latter half of an evening shift. So that'll be 10:45 to 4:30 a.m. or something. So that's gonna be fun. I've been trying to keep my energy very low today, so that hopefully I'll be able to keep up the energy later tonight, and I won't die at work. Dang it. That's fine. But anyways, here we are. Back at it again. CCCLess going for, I guess I've thought about it today, going for 130. I think I'll be satisfied with 130. Because my hover list is a 219. Almost forgot where I was going. I need that PowerPoint back up. Jorda, hello. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. I need to pull up the PowerPoint. I've genuinely almost forgotten what I'm supposed to be doing. I was like, wait, do I take out the Bob-omb King? The answer, of course, is yes. But I questioned it for a good second there. Do-do-do. Just gonna pull this up really quick. Yeah, okay. I'm doing the right stuff. I was just like, wait, am I doing this correctly? And I am. I am fine. Everything is being done properly. Dang. Bruh. Alright, fine. Get in there. Ah. Nope, that's not good. Okay. Not the best start, that's for sure. Alright, gotta get it this time. you. Nah, okay. It was a little early.
It's me, Mario.
It was a little early on that. That's okay. Yeah, hopefully the shift will be like pretty decent. Not too long.
It's me, Mario.
I'm sure, like, I'm gonna work the whole time too because it is less than 7 hours. So technically, I don't need to take a lunch break. Because it's like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. But then it's also 10:45 to 4:30, so it's like 5.5 hours. So technically, I could work the whole shift without taking a lunch break. But do they auto-deduct? Auto-deduct what? What are they auto-deducting? Breaks? From my check? Nope. Here's how it works. It's 2 paid 15-minute breaks, 1 unpaid 30-minute lunch. And then if you work less than 7 hours, you can technically... Yeah, clocking in and out. Correct. But if you are working less than 7 hours, I believe, if I remember what I read correctly, you can just work through the lunch and you don't need to take a lunch break. I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure that is accurate. It's either 7 hours or 6 hours. So this way I just get that extra 30 minutes of pay. Because time and a half is relatively decent. It'd be like $30 the whole day. So, or not the whole day, but every hour that day. So kind of need it. Ah, come on. A little butt. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, backflip. Not so nice. So it's under 6 hours. It's a 5.5 hour shift. I'm just going to work, take a 15-minute break. And then I'll probably try to take a second 15-minute break. But yeah, I'm definitely bringing some of my pitch black energy because I'm going to need it. I haven't worked a night shift in 3 years, so this will be fun. Ah. Woo! There we go. All right, 2 more. Da-da-da. Bam. Whoops. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. What till? Do tell. Work being over. Yo, let's go. Always love that. Working from home today. Let's go. Love to see it. I don't know if doing that actually helps, so still trying to test that out. Probably shouldn't have warped twice, though. Perfect. Perfect landing. Nice. Let's go. Cool. Already out to a decent start. Oh, wait. Slide. Haha. Silly me. Slumps. That's why it's called slumps. To remind me to go to the slide first. Nice. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Clean slide star. Very good. Whew, all right. I feel like I'm near it. Little off. Bruh. Alright, that's fine. Bang. Da-da-da-da. Okay, one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah. Okay. Two. Do-do-do-do. Whew. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. That's the way we're going. Whoa! Can't see. Amazing. Nice. All right, one more. Some text boxes to mash through. Do-do-do-do. Man, I had an incredibly good gold. Holy crud. I'm just like staring at my gold and I'm just shocked. Do-do-do-do. All right.
Hegel.
Nice. Some good swims. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here we go.
Bam. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, you'd think I would remember the route, but there's been just enough, like, delays between playthroughs that I'm just like, let me just pull up that PDF really quick.
Here we go.
Bam. Do-do-do-do.
Hegel.
Oh, good. My new timer is showing up as it should. Shows up every hour as opposed to my other timers. Yo, what up, Raid? Are we talking about some TJ waffles? Because I bet TJ would make some pretty good waffles. All right, one more. Slide! Right, slide. Jolly slide. Don't split until I do the slide. I'm just like, wow, this time is incredibly quick. And then I remembered, I looked at the split name. That's right, I still have the slide star. This is literally why my splits are named the way they're named. Ow, dude, come on. One. Two. Three. Dang it. Four. Yep. Alright. This is still really good. Still really good. Now we just need to have a really good slide. CCCLess. That is correct, Malk. Trying to beat my 132. So I can get back to min caps. Hello? Jorda! Thank you!
181 gifted a tier 1 sub to Relax. They have given
Jorda! Thank you for the gift! You really have to go through the rest of the categories at some point? You should! CCCLess is actually pretty fun. Ah. Alright, we are still golding. Let's freaking go. I got you. Who wants an art? Just kidding, I don't, apparently. Who owns an arcade and is best will be guy? AnimeeArcade. Who's Blackfoot and Goofy and nut jumps you high? AnimeeArcade. If furry festivities be what you need, AnimeeArcade. Don't look any further, just click on his feed. Amazing. Hey Chaboom, hope you're doing well. Oh! Awesome now after that. Excellent. Okay, we're losing so much time. Could always make that into a command. That'd be fun, actually. But yeah, huh, got him. Works for me. Whee! All right. All the time loss. All right. Let's go. Coin World. You've cotton candy? Ooh, sounds delicious. Hope you're doing well, Galaxy Craft. Nice. Do a jump. Long jump. Sexy. Good. Yo, no Goomba RNG this time. Gonna break me down. Let's go. Aye. Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario. Huh. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Holy moly. Good luck with your runs. Thank you. Let's go. Potential gold? Holy crap. What? Okay. Wow, that's a big gold, actually. This is why I literally should have a PB by now. This is dumb. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Boink. Whew. In the door. Uh-huh. Ah. Please. Thank you. The first star took you a while to figure out casually. That's fair, yeah. Some of these stars, like, actually... Like, when you first come into this game, some of them are really tough. Wow, that was really close. That was incredibly close. Let's go! Yeah! Oh, that was so good! That was beautiful. I have only gotten rusty at SMO, but this game I have only improved. Potential sandbox this Friday. Also, by the way, just a quick heads up. Maybe. The potential is there. We'll see. Ah, come on. Thank you. I'll be doing Sunshine. So, honestly, it'll be great. It's a nice excuse to play Sunshine. A couple of people were playing it recently, and I'm like, oh, gosh, please, yes. The music is calling out to me. Got him. Oh, I missed a ground pound. 2. Da-da-da-da. Let me in. Let me in. All right. One more. Da-da-da-da. Nice, of course. Alright, gonna try to do the quicker movement. Let's see how it goes. Let's find out. So close. That works. All right, let's go. Wow. Another gold, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Ba-da-da-da. Need to face right when you do that jump down. Yeah, I figured. I was trying to go off the last time I saw Wes do that. I was trying to do what I could in my brain. Okay, remember, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 stars. Oh, wait, no, not yet. Never mind. I need 4 stars from SSL. I actually caught MIPS. Okay. Huh. Consider me shocked. Oh, I just missed. Okay. Good. I tried to do it from the left side just because I was like, I gotta watch out for that coin. You can actually still do it from the top. You just gotta be really careful. Ba-da-da. Bam. 2 more. Whoops. No long jump for me, I guess. Ah, I missed. Dude, get out. What? What? That was weird. Okay. Good. Whatever. That's fine. Oops. Good thing he comes to me. Nice. One more. Uno momento. No, that's one moment. Never mind. One more, though.
Hegel.
Oh, God. He decided not to fly off the center that time. Oh, boy. Good thing I caught that. That was incredibly scuffed. That was incredibly scuffed. We still golden. Oh, my God. This is stupid. Let's go. I want that PV. Oh, God. Goodbye. What up? Bam. 1. We need 5. We need 5 stars in here. Right, because we got to equal 30. One day I'll be able to do a CCC run. CCCLess run. Without pulling up the PowerPoint to tell me where to go. One day. I just need you to be out of the way. Come here, buddy. No, you suck! I hit him late. That's fine. Come here, buddy. This is fine. I planned for that. Just because I saw how much life I had and I knew I'd be fine. Alright. Great. 3 more. Could have been worse. Hopefully, the volcano will be nice. Hopefully. Oops. Nice. Gonna make sure I avoid that coinage. Whew. I don't think I actually saved any time with that long jump. It's kind of funny. All right. 2 more. Do. Nice. Nice. Ooh, look at that. Whoops. Ruined it. Let's go. Yep. Whoa, sketchy. Wow, that's the best volcano I've had in a run in a while. Thank you. To the log! Ah, dang it. Now I don't get to do any of the faster strats. I gotta play it safe and be on the log. Whew. Alright. Lost some time there. Still pretty far ahead, though. I'll take it. But we definitely lost some time. Ah! Of course. Hello? This is not 1 star or 0 star. What are you doing at those stairs, mister? Yeah, luckily, I think that nice volcano made up for the crap with the bullies. Like, it still definitely lost. Like, I still lost some time. But I feel like I could have lost more if my volcano had gone the way that it normally goes. Oh my god, dude, touch it. Please. Just touch it. Thank you. Alright, that could have been better. Not the worst, though. Not the worst, but could have been way better. So much for that. Here we go. Did not get the pro strat this time, but that's okay. Started kind of low. Come on. Oh my god, really? Over the star? Damn it. Come on. Thank you. Ugh. There's all my time loss. Da-da-da-dum.
Hegel.
Figured I'd try it. Yo, Katas, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. You're definitely losing time.
Hegel.
Ah, scrud. Well enough, that's good. Glad to hear. I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Just trying to get myself a good time here in CCCLess. All right. Lost a lot of time in multiple places, but that's okay. You can see my fire Sai is actually trash. Whoops. Ah. Oh, it was so close. It's fine. Well, that might be a problem, though. 1, 2, 3. Oh, ho, ho! Barely making that one, baby. Ah! I shouldn't have gone for that. I tried, but I shouldn't have. I wanted to do a kick. That's fine. Alrighty. God. There we go. That. Okay. Saving time over PB, and that's what matters. All right, cool. All right, great. 2 minutes ahead. Just what I'm looking for. What's your world? I need 4 stars. Start with secrets, I suppose. Nice. Please. Uh-huh. Ah, I didn't get an angle for a wall jump. How silly. Oh well. Nice. No, I just missed the fence clip. Nope. Bruh, come on. Thank you. All right. A little bit slow to get that back up, but that's fine. Okay, that's 1. Let's get top of the town. I hope that was high enough. Yep. Sick. No way! Bruh. Please. 2. Can I get top of the town now, please? Pretty please? Like with a cherry on top? Because that would be really nice. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Sure. You got it, though. That's what matters. Okay. Elevator. Should gain time unless I screw up. Oh, hey there, momentum. The hell was that? Thank you. Bruh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Get up the stupid blocks, dude. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Whatever. I did the wall kicks, because I'm good like that. That was all the stars, right? One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was all of them. Wow. I don't think I've had that happen yet. That's interesting. That one's coming straight at me. Alright, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that one, got that one, got that one, got that one. Yeah, we should be fine. It's only 39 when it's a normal 70 star, and it's 38 in CCCLess. I don't know why I started up there, but there I am. Just how it's going. Of course. Because apparently I don't know how to do that anymore. Yep. All right. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Ah. Yeah. Damn it, dude. Unfortunately, I had to hold left a little bit, and I couldn't just hold straight forward because I was too close to going towards that coin. Nope. Nice. Okay. Huh. Please, dude. Thanks. Thank you. Man. Man. Sad. We've only got 2 stars. Nice job. Too many more to go. That's what I gotta say. Too many more to go. Get in there, you nerd. All right. Check, check, check. 2 left. 2 left. Man, we're gonna lose a lot of time. Ba 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 da 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 da. Perfect. Come here. Whew. Nice. All right. God, I can't believe how much time we lost in this stage. So sad. It didn't have to be like this. I didn't have to goof up so badly. I just did, you know? Oops, too close. Oh, God. Nice. Oh, my 2 minutes. It's slipping. Hello? There he is. Thank you. Cool. Man. Big sad. Let's just do better in Tall Mountain, I guess. I don't know. Ba-da-bup. Bam. Nope. Hello, I just meant to... Oy vey, please. Come on. Please. Thank you. What? What was that? Wow, that was really scuffed, dude. That was some really scuffed movement, I gotta say. Oh, we get 5 stars in this stage. Got the top. Whew. Close. Come here. Fine. Log it is. Dang, my side flip strat is not working today. Big sad. Oops. All right. I tried. That's fine. Bam. That could save me like at least 30 to 40 seconds if I could just do it. 2 more up top. Boing. Dang it. Oh, God, that was super sketchy. That was incredibly sketchy. Holy crap. I can't believe I actually grabbed the ledge. Yikes. Get in the painting. Thank you, ya dingus. Got it. First try, baby. All right, we're saving time. Let's go. So I believe that's all of them. Mushroom star, monkey star, top of the star, waterfall star, mysterious mountain slide star. Let's go. Another huge gold for the books. Let's go, baby. Back on top. That's what I like to see. Oh my God, really? We need 4 stars. Ah, crud. All right. Pretty quick. Could have been better. Do-do-do-do. Let's go across the pond, shall we? No! That's fine. That's faster than any of the other strats that I've been doing for that so far. But bonking into the box is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Okay. 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 Get in. Thanks. Hardest star in the game, folks. Right here. Nice. Sexy. Dude. All right. Alrighty then. Sure. That works. Gold. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I can get a 130. Easy clap. But, you know, I just have to not, like, be stupid. I suppose. Whew. Yep. Okay, how many do I get in HMC again? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 stars. Guys, do not let me forget emergency, or not emergency exit. Don't let me forget Toxic Maze Cave. I would like to keep my streak of not forgetting that star above 1. That'd be great. What up? Bam. We'll even go for it first, so I can't forget. Oh, no! I almost saved it. Almost saved it. That does happen occasionally. Dang. Sadness. We're losing time immediately. Aw, didn't get it this time. That's okay. Nice. We'll take it off the bat instead. I love it. All right, there we go. We did not forget the Toxic Maze Cave Star this time. We did not forget the Toxic Maze Star. Good. Now we can get normal stars. Ah, dang. Sad. Bam. Just did not have the right. Lots of things there. I missed a lot of things there. Woo! There was a lot of stick action happening there, like way more than there needed to be. That definitely could have missed. Dang. What? Ah, come on. Thank you. All right. 2 more. Da-da-da-da-da-da. As mentioned, we definitely are losing time. Thanks to that death. Bruh. Bam. Hopefully not too much time, though. That's all I'm asking for. All right, I'll take it. Come on, baby. Carpet ride, please. Please be nice, carpet. That's all I have to say is please, carpet, please. That's all I could ever want. We need 4 stars. That's all we need. Ba 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 da da da. Ah, dude. Really? That's just annoying. We've got 2 lives left, so if we could just not, that'd be great. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nice. Ha! Get out of here, Lakitu. You can't bother me now. Why is punch a talk button? Why is punch ever a talk button in any way? Who thought that was a good idea? Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 ba ba ba. I still think it's pretty wild that somebody has been able to like actually do carpetless. Man, imagine again if carpetless could be RTA viable. I bet in this run it could potentially be, maybe. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, yo, what if carpetless was RTA viable for CCCLess? I don't remember if you collect coins while trying to do carpetless, so obviously I can't confirm whether it would even be possible, but that'd be amazing. Oh, God. Please. Oh, thank God. Do not screw up, Brain. Hey, Brain. Hey, Brain, I am warning you. Do not screw up. Oh, my God. We just saved, like, so much time. Let's go. Yeah, you can get that star without using the carpet. It's just insanely difficult. Like, was literally thought to be task Sony until Taylor Swift Simp actually did it in real time. Yes, that is their actual name. Hello, Brain! Can you not pick up coins? I only have one life, Brain Hole. You silly goob. Oh, you know what carpetless is? Okay. Well, the question mark, I didn't know if that was like... You were like asking me about carpetless? Like, do carpetless, haha. Or if you're like, what is carpetless? So, I answered it for all of those who didn't know. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. How many stars do I have left? I have Cruiser Star and Tricky Triangles. That's it. That's all I have. We are in for some good time save here. You've gotten banned? Bruh. Their loss. Oh, I tried. Oh, God. Hey, can you not? Thanks. Appreciate it. Forgot who at this point? That's fair. All right, guys. We have one more star. We have one more star left to grab. If we can just grab this star and not poop the bed, then like we're sitting pretty. So all I could ever want is to not poop the bed. That was such a bad angle, dude. It was literally such a bad angle. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Yeah, I haven't yet, Carnage. Hold on. Stay thy tongue. Not yet, I haven't. Oh my god. Okay, now we've pooped the bed. I don't know what happened. My brain shut off. My brain literally just shut off. I don't know what happened. It's okay, we're fine. You know, I'm just glad that it's not on the carpet, Star. If I'm being honest. Alright. How much of our 2-minute lead are we losing? Is my question. Okay. Great. All right, that's not too bad. I'll take it. I will take that. That is acceptable. Okay. Okay. All right, dope. First star down. I'm just gonna go in and speed time because like it literally won't matter anyway. Please, I swear to God. I don't actually, but like, come on. Bruh. I'm just gonna get on this hand. I'm just gonna get on this hand and get a star. Oh! God. I still went in on fast, dude. Why has it got to be janky like that? It does not have to be, and yet it chooses to be. If you could move your body just a little faster there, Mario, that'd be cool. Nope, not like that. Not like that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thank you. All right. 2 more. There we go. Okay, let's take a ride to the top. Thanks, Inviswalls. Because that's what I wanted. Aw, man. Ah. Okay. Sir. Thank you. Ah. That was a really dumb idea. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ha! Okay, all right. One more. One more. One more. All right. Brother, please. Thank you. Oh! Please. Come on, dude. Enough of this fiddle farting around. Come on, dude. Please. I am begging. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright, we're fine. Oh, my life. I love Inviswalls. Shh, listen, Malk. I thought I would be fine. Stop pooping the bed, it's too late. The bed has been pooped. Nice. Oh. Right. The stuff moves. Oh. Ah! I'm sad. I'm sad. I could have got a 120. I literally can't remember what my PB is to save my life. to 123. I was literally talking about a 130 earlier, but I already have way faster than that. I literally don't know why I can't remember what my PB time is. It's just for CCCLess. It's the only one I can never remember for some reason. Yep. If you're ever going for a dive, never hit a button other than the direction of the dive. Just don't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, God. Well. Oh, that was really early. I go way earlier than I needed to do it. Hello, me. Can you know how to play Mario, right? I'm pretty sure. I swear I know how to play this game. That bomb was really far away from me, wasn't it? Oh, that's just a bad throw because I screwed up the camera angle. Hey, buddy. Dude, wow. Okay. Thank you. Bologna sauce. God, oh my God, there's coins. There are coins! This is a garbage PB, dude. This is terrible. Ugh. Thank you for the GGs. I appreciate it. I'm still pretty sad about it, though. Could have had a 120, a 121. Could have had a 121, and I pooped the bed. I cannot believe it. Also, I don't have to go through the credits, so I'm not going to.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Scorecard. Let's go, baby. CCCLess. I now have an actual submittable run to speedrun.com. Hell yeah. Sorry, Carnage. I'm just not satisfied with that run. It is garbage. What is this file anyway? Why is it 22 stars? Go away. I think that was a bingo. That was probably a bingo board. There we go. All right, well, enough of that. Full change the credit song to Peaches. True. True. You're not wrong. Beating some of your best times? Yes. I will, in fact, take the golds, but we are going again.
It's me, Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
All right, have a good walk, Q. Now I have like an incredibly strong like beginning game to go against and a really bad end game still, by the way. Ah, man. Pa-ba-da-ba.
Let's go.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What up, buddy? Hi! I did not mean for that to happen. Works, I guess, kinda. That's what I thought. All right.
Here we go.
Bam. Do-do-do-do. Man, if I could just get Lakitu skip during a run, that'd be pretty incredible. Hello, Illman9010. Hope you are doing well today.
Let's go.
Nice.
Here we go.
I've noticed when I've been doing Island Hop, Poverty Island Hop, that like West Dog has a much longer setup, and it's kind of like, huh, I didn't think I actually did it faster than him, because he did CCCLess like way before me. But yep, I can do it faster than he can. Nice. What are you doing there? Is this Pokemon game? Nah, that's on Saturdays. But I hope you're doing well.
Here we go.
Do-do-do-do.
Head goal.
Downside. Ugh. I don't know why I expected there to be text to scroll through. Pokemon Scarlet? Nah. I mean, he is wearing red, but nope. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That works! I'll take it!
Here we go.
Nice. Smash Bros? I mean, that is closer for sure. Mario is in Smash Bros. Close enough. There we go. Alright, we're fine. There we go. Nice. Could have been faster.
Here we go.
I'll take it though. Do-do-do-do. Whew. Yo, Shuckalock, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I cannot wait to be done with CCCLess so I can get back to Odyssey. We could have had such a big PB last run. You'll save for Bork? Excellent. Yep. Ate my jump. Brain, please. Ah. Somebody ever made me dap? Nope, not yet. Did I not ground pound there? Wait. My brain did not ground pound. Oh, crap. Yeah, somebody's... I really want to know, like, who's the closest. I'm super curious. Because I know there's, like, at least 5 people trying to save up for it. And I don't know how close they are. And I'm really curious about it. But there's no way to actually track channel points. And that's fine. I think that's actually a good decision. I am just like too shy for that coin. Thank you. Alright then. This is an incredibly poor start. Wait. Do-do-do-do.
Head goal.
There we go.
Here we go.
Bam. One more. We are losing time on the split because I goofed on multiple attempts to get up to both the Womp King and the tower. But that's okay. Could be worse.
Head goal.
Okay. Like I said earlier, this is now that we have APB, as terrible as it is, compared to what it could have been, you know, we got a really tough early game to go against now. Excellent.
Hegel.
There we go. Good swims. Good. Ah, come on. Thank you. Please. Wow. Imagine losing time to chests. Couldn't be me. Hello? Excuse me? Excuse me? Bro. Bro! Bro. Bro. Oh my god. You are the worst. What time is it? Alright, fine.
Here we go.
I'll let it keep going for now.
Hegel.
Good.
Here we go.
Do-do-do-do.
Hegel.
Here we go. Coming to the eel. Hello, buddy. Nice. All right.
Here we go.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. One more. One more.
Hegel.
One, two, three, four. Okay. Slide. I was a little off on that star as well. But slide time. Do-do-do-do. Dang it. Jumped a little early. There we go. That's what I like looking at. 13-7. Please. Wow. Like pixels below. That's fine. We can make some time save up in cool cat gang. Another one. Ah, I did it again. Too low. Too early on the wall kick. There we go. Well. Still technically faster. Maybe. Potentially. There we go. What was that? That was really dumb of me, but alright. Nice. Time save. Please. Bleed, 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 bleed. No way, dude. Dang it, come on. Bruh. Did the triple jump too late. Or actually, no, I think I just dove too early. Ow. I think I just dove too early. Ah. Thank you. This is what I mean. We have such a good early game in our PB now. We just gotta play through it. Big sad though. Man. Okay, this is fine. Ghost hunt, get your ghost hunt. It's a heckin' ghost hunt over here. What? That was weird. Hello, come here. Thank you. Ow. Hello? Nice. All right. Nope.
It's me, Mario.
Nope. Now the run can die. Bazoink. That's too bad.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Unfortunate.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you. First like to skip of the day, I'll take it. Nice. Ground pound for good luck, I suppose.
Tego.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What? Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Cool. Ah, didn't get the ground pound.
Here we go.
That's okay. We're still looking pretty thanks to the lack of 2 skip. That's always nice. Ba-ba-da.
Tego.
Ah. Ah. Wow, that barely made it, but it did make it. It did make it, but boy howdy did it barely make it. Wow.
Here we go.
Good. Good, 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 good. Do-do-do-do. 2 left.
Tego.
I don't know how I dodged that cannonball, but I will take it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Bria pa pa. Nice. Bam. One left. We're looking good. Looking pretty nice.
Hegel.
Huh! Let's go. Gold, baby. Thank you, Lakitu Skip. Door. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I just did that dive too early. In Dark World, that last run. I definitely just dived way too early. Ah. I missed once again. Let's go, me. Alright. Thank you. What a slow start to this game. Yo, the final lie official. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you are doing well today. How close am I? Hey, I'm pretty close. Perfect. All right. Just enough pixels. You are? Excellent. Good to hear. Good, 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 good. Ba ba da 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 da.
Hegel.
Da 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 da. That was really bad. Is chat active? Depends on what you mean by active. Huh! Are there people in chat? Absolutely. Sometimes chat's a little more talkative than others. Some days it's a little less and full of lurkers. And that's A-okay. Ba 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 da da da.
Hegel.
Ba 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 da 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 da. There you go. What is my record? I just got a PB for CCCLess. It's currently a 121. It could have been way better. Or it's a 122, I'm sorry. It could have been a 120. No, it wasn't even that. Dude, it literally could have been a 121, and I ended up getting a 123. I forgot. I didn't update it. But yeah, I got another 123. It's a little quicker than the last one. But, like, I was literally 2 minutes ahead in the run, and I just, like, goofed it really hard.
Hegel.
That works. Boink. Do. Now, is that the live action Garfield or is that like one of the plushes? Where did we lose time? What? Wow, that's actually still kind of a hard split to go against. Plush? Nice. The eyebrows almost make it look like from the movie. Also, there's a 4-second delay? Yeah, that sounds about right. This is usually a small bit of delay between chat and the streamer. Huh. 15 or something? It depends. A lot of the times it can be like 10 to 15 on mobile, depending on how bad the mobile connection is. And also, I guess sometimes it depends on like the internet too, I suppose. I pay for... Oh my god, are you kidding me? I was definitely far enough away. How dare. Thank you. And I still got downwarped. Great. Haven't been downwarped in a few runs, so that's nice. Get in there! Bro. Not doing great. Ugh. Thank you, Mario. Now it's 9 seconds? Rip. So what is the CCCLess? CCCLess is coinless, capless, and cannonless. You're not allowed to use a cap. You are not allowed to use a cannon. You are not allowed to collect any coins. Yeah, sounds good, dude. Oh no, honestly, it's really fun. I actually like this category. We just got a PB, but it's not the PB that I wanted or the PB that I could have had. Welcome back. So I am a little disappointed, but this run is off to an okay start. We have some like really, really good early splits to go against. So like, unless I mess up like majorly hard. Yoshi balloon, nice. Like, unless I mess up majorly hard, I'm fine. Like, continuing the run. The coinless is actually a lot easier than you think. What happened to the Pog emoji? Which one? The one that, like, things happen with the guy, so everybody's like, yeah, we don't want that anymore. And then they tried to do various different streamers, and Twitch users really threw a stink about it. So then they just made it the Komodo Pog. It ain't the same though? Oh no, 100%. There are Pepe versions. There are Pepe versions of Pog as well on like BTTV and 7TV. There are even versions where it's just like zoomed in on the guy's mouth. Will I take damage this time? The answer is no. Sick. Let's go. Grab, grab, grab. Grab. Watching American Dad? Nice. That can be a pretty funny show sometimes. Slide. Do the slide star. Do the slide star. You need to install better TTV? Fair enough. I like better TTV. It's kind of nice. I know, like, everybody likes using 7TV, But, like, I just cannot do that many emotes. Don't give me that power. I would not be able to fill it up. Me too. Slide song's pretty dope. All right, we're out. We didn't lose too much time, but we did lose some time. Do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. BRB, no worries. Using your PC to MU? Yeah, PC. I have played on the Switch version, but like, eh. That was a really bad camera, but we're finally saving some time. Welcome back. Little toasted wiggly man. That's what it looks like. It looks like a frosted mini wheat with teeth. You're just wondering because of the border? Yeah. Yo, Wingcap man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. We did get one PB today, but I want a better one because I like threw it away at the end and it was kind of garbage because of that. New gold. Let's go. Ba-da-da-da. Right where the switch button prompts are? True. See, I haven't even thought about that, but that is smart. You watched Super Mario Bros. Movie today? Let's go! Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and you got a red panda design? Ooh. Yes. Great. That's exciting. Red pandas are fun. Boink. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. That was weird. Ha! Got it. Nice! Started with the redesign for like a week and finally it's getting somewhere where I want to be. That is awesome. Art block absolutely sucks. Huh! The most amount of stars I've ever gotten in this game was 8. Honestly, this game is like a lot harder than it should be. Ayo. I'll look at that later. Also, pretty huge. Not bad. Yo, what up, Shicely? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I don't believe there are actually other versions of CCCLess. There might be, but I would need Malk to let you know. I do not know. Damageless 122, that's on there. I'm not doing it, but that is something that exists. Was the noise that you made? It sounded like a game noise. Nice. $30 stars? There you go, Spud. That's just enough to beat the game. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah! Bruh. Get out. Get out. Get out. Ah! Ah! All right. I knew I did that ground pound way too close. I knew I did it too close. How many followers do I have? Currently it looks like 743, which is pretty nice. It's actually kind of wild to me. Sounds like you should play this game again soon. I mean, it's a fun game. Yes, they are making Damageless. They are trying to make it an actual speedrun category. I don't remember who it was who's trying to, but I know that there are people trying to. Boink. Am I allowed to exit the level? Yes. As long as I don't collect a star with the coins. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Then it's fine. It's a good game. I mean, honestly, this genuinely is a good game. Ay, 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 ay. Bah! Get out of here. Are you live on YouTube? Nah. Yo! Alphalias TV. Hope you're doing well. Good thing it isn't like a retro achievements kind of thing where you grab the coin and it cancels it out. That would suck, yeah. Can you go live on YouTube sometimes? Nah. I've got like a VOD channel on YouTube, but like I don't want to use YouTube. You have a question? What is your question? Yeah, no, it's not collect a coin restart, thankfully. That would absolutely suck. Ba-ba-ba. Boink. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord. Thank you. Do you know if it is possible to make a BLJ on an SM64 DS? That is a wonderful question. I unfortunately don't believe it's possible on the 64 DS. However, what is funny is that was my first introduction to this game. Originally was this DS version. Oh, well, that is true. Yeah, you could do like a Shindu backwards long jump, basically. But yeah, there's no negative speed that'll happen. Ooh, so much time lost to collecting a coin. Why do my early splits have to be so good? Why could I not just, like, carry my splits into the later splits? And then, like, I would have actually basically been done. Because I think I'm going to grab that. I'm going to get that 121. And then be satisfied. If only ones were that easy. I know, I know. Oh, so close. Still faster, though, so I will take it. Got him. He changes his direction? Yeah, that'll do it. Man! Ah, that sucks. It's okay. We still got plenty of time to save later. Yo! Alphalias, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. In the Discord, Epic! Welcome on in. Got him. Yeah, they also took out the BLJs on the 3D All-Stars version too. They're like, we'll just give everybody the Shindu version. It's like, dang, Nintendo, thanks. Whoa! I am shocked that that actually hit. Ah! No, you don't have to buy an N64 for the BLJ. You can just use an emulator. You can use an emulator on your computer, on your phone. I'd say you could get the Wii U version, but that version is basically gone since the eShop is closed. Boink! Or switch with Switch Online. Yeah, it's true. Woo! Alright, we're good. Oh yeah, and I think they just simply use the Japanese game builds as a base for the 3D All-Stars version and translate from there. That would be my guess. Yeah. One, two, three. Wheel. There's a lot of things you can get Retro Arch. Nah, I mean, technically speaking, like, RetroArch and things are free if you know where to look. Nope. Project 64 is pretty chill. That is true. Please line up the camera. Nope. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. There's a version that removes the donation begging. What version are you using? Unless you're talking about, like, phone. You're talking about, like, version, like, 2.24 or something for, like, the pro version? Or the mobile version? Because that's definitely probably where that's at. You just download Project 64, 16 point whatever it is. And that doesn't exist. Do I have all the stars? No. Okay. After this run, can you check my Twitch profile and look at the banner? People modded the newer version and blocked the begging. Oh, interesting. No! Ah! No, dude, no! No! Bruh. Well. It's been a while since I've taken the fall of shame. Just wondering when it would happen again. It ain't open source, but like, literally Project 64 version 16 point whatever, which is what I'm using. There is no mod. There is no dono begging. All right, have fun with the show. Ah. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Hello.
Garfield. Yep. All right. Anyway. Let me drink some water really quick. stand up, stretch a little bit. I've got time for like one more run, but yeah, genuinely, I have no idea what version of Project 64 could possibly have dono baking, because I just use version 1.6 or whatever this is.
So long, Game Bowser.
Da 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 da.
Press start to play.
Stretch. Yeah, you can just get like just Project 64 version 1, and then there's like no begging at all. You can actually find the download for it on speedrun.com. Alright. Good leg stretch. Got time for one more like good run.
It's me.
I'll say understand donations. Oh no, absolutely.
Hello. Okie dokie.
For sure.
Dear Mario,
Yours
truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Ah. Dang it! Alright. I wasted too much time.
It's me.
You should see both the donations, but they released the newest stuff to the free users a week after. Project 64 will slow you down before I can launch a game. Sadness. Weird. Yeah, just get version 1.6.
Mario. Hello. Okie dokie.
If you just want SM64, you can just get 1.6.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have
Ba-da-ba, buddy.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Boo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dee-dee. Ba-doo-dee-doo. Yo, Banjo-Kazooie decomp, let's go. I still think it's wild that they have a Jak and Daxter decomp. I think that's really impressive. That'll work. I don't know what the latest release is, but I've got one of the releases just chilling in my saved messages. Nope. Get your butt out of here, buddy. Not welcome at all. See, but when are we gonna get Mario Kart Wii or Double Dash? Like, never. Rip.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoop. Hello. I know I'm clicked out of the screen, but like, come on. My vision's not that bad. Nice.
Here we go.
Goodbye, bot. You will be destroyed. Like right now, they just compete with mod packs and try to rewrite the game to understand the game a bit. Sounds about right. Or completely blocking Dolphin instead of trying to find a way to have anti-cheat. Sadness. I would agree with that. Dolphin's pretty nice. It's pretty good. They want to get they just want to get the ultra shortcuts on every level possible, you know. They want every level to have like one ultra shortcut. Of course, don't quote me on anything. I know nothing. Ah, the backflip!
Here we go.
Bruh. Do-do-do-do. I'm 100% correct? Nice.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Yellow. Huh! Heyo. We're green. Do-do-do-do. Ah! How did I screw that up? No, please. Not my slumps. You know what I want? Because I have seen it in a Mario Kart Wii mod. What I want for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if that blue spiny shell set of courses isn't just all Rainbow Road, I'm gonna be sad. I literally want a cup where it's just like all Rainbow Road, because I think that'd be fun. Just give me all Rainbow Road for all 4 courses. That's all I want. But also, thank you. I appreciate the comment. Or the compliment. Comment. It's both. It's a complimentary comment. Ah! Sorry. Thank you. Bleep. It's my English sometimes. Segmented Rainbow Road. That would actually be cool too. I really like how they changed the N64 Rainbow Road. Oh, hi. That was an accident. I know somebody wants that as a bingo goal for the next tournament, but... I think that'd be a cool course. Yeah, was it like standing on top of the Womp King's head? Somebody wants that as a potential goal for next year. We've already got, we've got a couple of fresh suggested goals for the tournament next year. But, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a fun idea. Oh my god, again. Can't believe it. The Sonic Generations mod? Yeah, dude, that Rainbow Ride in Sonic Generations is literally the coolest Sonic Generations mod. It's one of my favorites. Bam. Do-do-do-do. Counter with Water Palace? I don't... You know what? I don't know if I have the Water Palace mod. Alright, we're fine. Alrighty then. Sure. We are off to a great start. Okay. One more. Oh no, Water Palace has fantastic music. So like, I get it. Sounds amazing. Back to back and spin it on it back. Back to back. Back to back. Back to back and spin it on it back. Back to back. Back to back. Back to back and spin it on it back. Back to back. Back to back. Ha! We lost a tenth of a second. Let's go. Alrighty, I guess we're doing that. Wonderful. Amazing. Other times he makes birthday cake for JSRF. Jet Set Radio. Nice. That is a game that I do want to play sometime in my life. Occasionally, some of the music just misses hard. Sadness. I don't know what happened to my camera there, but that's okay. I didn't get down warped. Do not bother with the original? Why not? Significantly better? I mean, I like to play all kinds of games, regardless of how much better they may or may not be. I would consider Odyssey way better than 64, but I am still here. Bam. Or like if you want to talk about like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I love Chain of Memories, but I honestly dislike Rechain of Memories. It's okay, but like the game just plays a lot better in a 2D plane than a 3D plane, that's for sure. Let's go! Nice swims, good swims. Good shiz. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. It's like Knights. I really want to play Knights. No, I'll play that game at some point in my life. I know they put it on Steam, so Alright, no worries, Wingcap, man. Good to see you. Hope you have a nice sleep. Swing your arms from side to side. Bum 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 ba da da da.
해고.
Ah. Nice. Once again, no damage. All right, now we do the slide. Ba-da-bup. Bang. Ba-ba. Have I rated on Twisted Tay before? Absolutely. Twisted Tay is great. She's very silly. Holy crap, my dude. Barely missed that coin. Holy moly, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not like trying to promote, but I've definitely enjoyed the past few days I've caught. Yo, let's go! Heck yeah, she deserves that PB. She's been working hard for it. I do indeed recommend the Twisted Tay. She has also better in Super Mario Sunshine, and she actually also has an any percent time better than I do. Granted, I don't like grind SMS any percent, but still. I could grind it. I could. I thought I found my way through you, but couldn't remember. Yeah. Yeah, Tay's great. Big recommend. Nice. That was really good. Da-da-da-da. I bet the only way I could get this segment to be faster is if I learned the pro wall kicks will work strat, and I don't want to do that. Because the times I have done it, I have failed miserably. Nice. We are back ahead once again. Whoops. Weird. Nice. That was some really good movement to the door. That's how you save a second from castle movement. Boink. That was close. Ah. Please, my heart can only take so much. No, dude.
Mamma mia.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Nope. Yeah, that was a really bad angle. So I'm not even gonna try that. Don't want to touch the coins. Oh, time loss! I love touching coins. Bruh. Yep. Yep. Yikes. A little scary, but as you know, there is plenty of time save later. That was really sucky, though.
Peggle.
No! God, why do I do that? I literally know not to do that, and I still do it. Thanks, brain. Ugh. Frick.
Peggle.
That guy I can get consistently in that spot. This guy I just keep goofing up on. There we go. All right. Dang it. Text box skip, let's go! We skipped a text box. Ah. Boink. We're still losing so much time on this split. Da-da. Brrr.
Peggle.
Big sad. No, dude. Alright, this is just a really bad BBH now. Bro. Bro. No, dude! Dude! Get up there, you dingus. Ay, ay, ay. Oi. We're losing so much time. Why, dude? Why? Stormer Sage, hello. Hope you're doing well today. Hello to you as well. Oh, that's right. Hey, how are you? I recognized the name. I clicked on your profile to make sure that I did, and I sure do. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Ah! Please. One more. Gosh, we lost so much time. Glad to see you at a stream. Not gonna lie, I tried really hard after getting back from the con to do a stream, because I was home in time. But then I just, like, I was so tired. I was like, nah, I can't. So I rested instead. So close. Doing all right? Had today off? Let's go. Always fun to have days off. I technically have today off. I normally have today off, but like I picked up a shift later tonight that I'll just, like, I have an extra shift I'll be going to after band. But regardless though. Always nice to have a day off. Always lovely. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da da. Ah, get in there. No, it's funny. Usually I'd be running with my copy of Super Anime 64, but like, I actually need a run that I can submit to speedrun.com, so I have to use the normal SM64. But it's fine. I do want like at least one run on the board. Bonk. Got it. Let's go. Yo, Dark Wolf Bite. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. Oh, that light still has not turned on. Gosh dang it. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. Bam. Do-do-do-do. Topless, please. 1, 2, 3. Ah, nope, not quite. Didn't get the angle at the right spots. We could just turn. There we go. Or no, that's better. Dang it! Angle was perfect. Just did not line myself up properly. Ah! Come on. Thank you. And I firstied. Even better. Amazing. Ay, 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 ay. Thank you. There we go. Wait. Battle hand to hand. No! Bap! Please. Alright, we're good. Whew. We're fine. Got him. One more star. Oh, it is not looking pretty. I mean, we might be able to save some time on this. As long as I don't goof, but like, we're basically going against the gold, so I don't know. Yikes. Not quite. That's fine. Ah! Shoot. Come on. Okay, good. This is fine. Planning on some melee runs? Yes. Next, tomorrow, actually. Okay, we still lost time. Dang it. But yeah, we're going to be hopping into some melee runs tomorrow for sure. I did, which it sucks to say. But like that's just the world that we live in right now. Still got the sticker on it and everything. Ah! Alright, we just gotta play it like that. There we go. Yeah, I got the disc right here. I will pull it up in a second. Boink. Huzzah! I got it right here. And I'm looking forward to it. I would have put the extra shift instead of being over the night. Over the night? Hello, English? Overnight. Like, I could have picked up a Tuesday shift, but like I really wanted to start the melee speedruns, and I could only start them. Oh god. Yeah. And I really wanted to start them. So it was like, alright, I'll take a Monday night shift instead, and maybe that'll work. We're gonna miss that work 2 to 10 the next 5 days. That's okay. I'm planning to do at least a couple weeks worths. Like, definitely gonna start tomorrow, and then do a bunch of other runs the rest of the week. Boink. Or the week after. Ah! Goodbye. Okay. Ha! Get away from me, coin. Got it. Alright, we're good. Man, those coins were coming for me. As they should, that's how they're programmed. But, you know. We're trying not to grab any right now. Do. Yeah, 2 to 10. Dang. That is such an odd time shift. Well, at least it's not like 6 p.m. to 4:30 in the morning, because screw that noise. No, thank you. I switched to the day shift so I wouldn't have to work times like that, because this is just kind of gross. Alright, we're good. Nice. Night Owl, you'd be all over that? You know what? That's valid. That's valid. I think if you do it like, if you do the night shift and you do it on the weekend, you get like an extra $1 of pay. Or something. Pretty sure that's what it is. Being able to stock shelves and level without customers around? True. True. That is actually one of the nice things about this job, is I don't have to deal with people. Like, not really. Like, when I used to work at Walmart a time ago. What? Ah. and I was a cart pusher. No, dude, the angle. So I just worked outside and I didn't have to deal with anybody in the store. It was wonderful. How did I miss? I was just there for the con. I have some friends who live in Ann Arbor, though. I do have some friends who live in Ann Arbor, and that's actually what we went for most. It was to visit our friends. They moved there, then they're like, okay, you're going to come to this con, right? You're going to come visit us? And I'm like, looks like it. Looks like that is indeed what we're doing. Alright, sick. We've got enough HP. Let's do it. Ha! Gotta save time somewhere. Let's go save time. Barely. I will take it. We're gonna have to do this run all the way to the end and hope that we can clutch out the end. Save our time there. Because I do not have any more time today for another full run. Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 da. Must be a good test and who wants to go play laser tag? True though, yeah. I feel that because like every other time, sometimes like where I live, most of my friends are here. But yeah, when you just get this like urge to be like, yo, wanna like go get food or something? You can just message them. It's handy. But yeah, meeting up takes a ton of planning and happens twice a year. Yeah. Dang, yo, life, honestly, life gets really crazy sometimes also. For reals. Okay, actually a decent chest. Good. Sushi, no! Okay, you know what? That's fine. I got down warped into the wall, but I didn't touch the shark. Please, give me the star. Thank you. Ah! Yeah, there's, I have friends in Ohio, and now, again, my friend is now in Michigan, so I get to meet them, like, once a year. And they're some of my best friends, so I always miss them. It's always nice to see them again when the cons happen. So true, Trow. What is he holding? Is it like a giant pencil or is it? No, it's a snowboard. Dude, I almost forgot there's like a snowboarding minigame. I remember. Nope, nope, not close enough. There we go. Yay, I screwed up. I also remembered that I should be going for this star anyway and not the sub-star. Whoops. Yup. Give me that. Thank you. Man, I forgot to do this star. We are already losing a lot of time. Just from that alone. Whoops. No! Again, dude. This cost us a lot of time in the PB. And now it's going to lose us even more time in this run. I can't believe it. Thank you. Oh! Alright, whatever. Good thing I remembered before I grabbed the sub-star, but like... Ugh. Dairy bubble machine for real. Like, that current is so insanely strong, especially compared to the one in Jolly Roger Bay. Like, holy moly, they made it strong. Jumped right over it. I figured as much. Whoops. Ah, please, just grab the star. Get me out of here. Ugh. All right, I gotta get one more. I gotta get one more star. Let me just... If I could just have a great fire sea, I can disregard, like, half of this time loss.
해고.
Yo, let's go! Okay, that's actually huge. That is technically time save. Because I did get manted that run. Nice. Huh! Nope. Doing the ground pound. No splits? I split? What are you talking about? I'm gonna screw up though, because I screwed up. Oh my god. Yeah. They're down there. Oh, that was a bad decision. Please, for the love of God. Nope. Well. Oh, so much for that. At least we got the one up. Can't complain about that. Dude, stop. Please. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I don't have time to start a new run. Come on. Yep. Okay. Are you kidding me? I missed the long jump? Bruh. I am disappointed. Man. Man. Oops. Oh, that's bad. Haha. I'll still get up here, though. Nice. I tried. I wanted to do it. Boy. I was hoping I would have just enough forward momentum. I did not. Why not get the coins? Because that's the whole point of the challenge, Drow. It's called CCCLess, coinless, capless, cannonless. You goober. Oh, now I was too fast, and I'm gonna die. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I still got the one up. We're good. All right. I'm like, we're basically done after I like get up there, because damn. Dude, no way. Nope. No, dude! Bro. Please, stop. Get some help. Oh, come on. Where was my jump? If I may direct your attention. That is correct. I don't get any of the red coin stars. None of them. Hello? Wow. Now I get a fast cycle? Wild. Who? Who's that? Whomst. Yes, but who is that? Is that like a friend of yours, or... Ah! I'm alive. Alright, there we go. Oh, that sucks. Bad run. Ba-ba-ba. Really bad run. Yikes. Ugh. Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 do ba 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 da da da. Anyways, so this isn't gonna PB, so I'm just gonna. I do not know who that is. Ah. You. Boink. Do. Ba ba da 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 da. Oh wait, whoops. Ba ba da 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 da. It's crazy how that move hack works twice in the game. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Huh. It actually works 3 times if you can do the SBLJ for 1 star and 0 star. And just skip the 30-star door. But it's a lot harder to do that. But then you can beat the game in under 7 minutes. Ah! Alright. Anyway. So. Oh, man. I'm just very dissatisfied. I'm very dissatisfied with the PB. Like, yeah, it's here. It's submittable, but, like, we literally lost 2 minutes. Which is the worst. So. You know, I guess I have to come back next week. I don't know which one I'm closer to, honestly. It'll be easy to beat then, hopefully. It should be. I have a lot of time saved late game. That's why I kept going until Fire Sea. Well. Oh well. That's just what it's gonna have to be. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Is there a CC30 category? I don't think there is. I'll check though, just for grins and giggles. Super Mario 64. Because there is a 30-star category. That does exist. But, yeah. Nah, just 70-star CCCLess is on the board. Still kind of funny, though. 10 times DDD skip. I still don't know why that's a category. People are weird, dude. Drow. Also, heck yeah, Chocobo. Chocobos are very appreciated in this house. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, as I mentioned before, that is going to be it for me today. But let me see what's happening, who's doing what,
The power of the stars
who's going on today.
And it's all thanks to you. We have to do something special.
We have not raided Hex in a while.
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake.
Which means just make sure he's still alive. Oh yeah.